Hello. Well, you took Ziva out that fast. She must have really had to go in the bathroom. Apparently, there's a thing here. Hi, Kelly. How are you, honey? Looks like, hang on. Well, you two say your hellos. I've got it. Ooh-wee. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Damn. Okay. Hello, whoever just joined us. Thank you. It's hot in here. And I overdressed, so anyway. So how is everybody tonight? I think I already asked that. I'm out here in the desert on BLM land for the first time. And I went to Mexico. And it was a very interesting day. I don't even know what the temperature was in Mexico. But I know the dumbest move I ever made was wearing my sweatshirt coat because it was hot. You know, the medicine that I keep running out or that I lost. Well, I've got enough for 3 months. And then I've got a couple months worth of gabapentin. And then some Retin-A cream. So all this I have prescriptions for. So, hey, Swamp, how are you? And boy, those barkers are bad. Hey, come see, come see, come see, come see. Look what I have for you. No, no, you don't have anything for me. Yes, I gotta go fill up my prescriptions at CVS to the 15th. How are you, Swamp? So, but I have prescriptions for these, so I'm good. Swamp Pocket. You're a funny, Buck. But we are always in his pocket. Yeah, I did. Tomorrow is hair washing day. Ooh, it's a mess. Well, that's fantastic, Kelly. So maybe his girlfriend won't keep kicking him. His lady friend won't keep kicking him out. He'll be bringing money home. Well, that's good. Where? Why is it getting worse? They won't let you smoke walking down the highway, walking down the hallway with your butt showing. Well, if he's a good kid, at least he won't holler at you. Lord, you're a hot mess. While you talk, if it starts buffering, I'm sorry. I've got to check something real quick. I didn't get a chance to check it before. So if it's buffering, I apologize. I don't want to. Why haven't they? Okay. Okay. I'm real disappointed in that. Anyway, I've got to make a phone call. Tomorrow's what? Friday? I don't know. Here comes that plane again. Don't know. It was 72 today. It depends. Let's see. 67 tomorrow, 73 Saturday, 70 Sundays, 71 Monday, 71 Tuesday, 73 Wednesday. Dang, it's going to be hot on next Thursday, 75. Yes, it's going to be nice in Yuma. Anyway, so yeah, it's pretty cool down here. Pretty nice down here. Well, the wind blows, and yeah, it must have been about 75 in Mexico because I had that coat on, and I'm like, gosh, I wish I'd have watched the weather forecast. I would have never worn the coat. It was like an oven down there, but it wasn't all that hot. It's just you're used to the cool weather at night. Well, it was windy most of the day. Poor old Clyde, he didn't want to go outside earlier. He was like, oh, too windy for me, but was walking him outside, and I'm on BLM land, and there's all sorts of smells for Clyde to smell. And he ran off to one spot, and his leash was tied around Cocoa Puff, or her leash, and when he yanked, it flipped her backwards, but she landed on her feet. I don't buy beer, so. And the guys in back of me were laughing. One guy introduced himself. I don't know what his name is. The camp host here is he'll be 87 years old tomorrow. 87 years old. He's got a nice little rig. Yeah, well, she didn't seem to know it was him. She thought it was her too. A big cat, a mountain lion, I guess. The camp host walks around every day, and he says his feet are about that big. So he said not to take the dogs out at night and make sure they're on a leash. I said, well, they're always on a leash. Oh, I don't know. I didn't know she was in somebody else's live chat. She'll probably be here. She's not here yet that I know of. Yeah, I can't believe they sell Viagra down there without a. Not tonight. I'm sure she'll come in. It's just the three of us. We keep losing people. Apparently, they don't think we're interesting enough. Apparently, it does. I don't know. Oh, dang it. I'll bet it is. What kind of topic were they talking about, Kelly? Hi, Alice. We were just talking about you. How are you doing today? I don't even know who Fat Cat is. Maybe I should. I don't know. Well, cool. I wasn't. I don't even know who Fat Cat is. That's cool. Who is Fat Cat anyway? Another train. Right by a train track on the BLM. Are you kidding me? Well, you already posted on his again. Swamp, are we in your pocket? Oh, did we? I don't know who we lost. Oh, that's cool. I don't know that I'd want to live in an RV in Colorado. It's kind of cold. Having a hard enough time staying warm here. What pirate guy? You unsubscribed to who? Camo Dave? Oh, just other people? Pirate guy. Who's a pirate? Wait a minute, I'm trying to remember if I know who she is. I can't remember. Hello, whoever just came in, join the conversation. Oh my. Well, we're not going to worry about other people. Well, that's a shame. Well, are you going in here? Or are you just going to walk around snorting like a. Oh, my neck. That just hurt. Oh, I thought you said night buck. I was going to say, where's Buck going? I need to get my glasses fixed. I know you're going crazy. Clyde Boo, are you going in there or are you going to stay in there? It's not a long trip, Buck. What are you sniffing? What are you sniffing? Okay, well, are you going in there? You're just gonna stand there like a dope. Yeah, I'm still live from last week. Hello, Bubba. How are you? I guess so. Where you at now, Bubba? I haven't been live for a few days. I've been out and about. Well, fantastic. I'm right out of Yuma right now. Went down to Mexico today. Buck, you're a hot mess. Oh, are you? Okay. That's where Seth is, and that's yeah, that I think Seth is there. I think they did a video on it. Yes. Well, I kind of wanted to come down to Yuma to get a look see at what's going on down here. And then I'll be heading in that direction. I can't remember when the no, but they have a dump site at the long-term visiting area. They don't have a honey wagon service. You can just dump there and get water. But no electricity. Went by there. It went by there yesterday, or was it today? Today it was, because I stayed at in Quartzsite last night. It's not. Oh, it's I wear it in the evening. Thank you. Caftans, that's what it's called. Yeah, see, it's a, let me get up. It's a, it's a dress like, and thank you. I know they're comfortable as heck. I've got a bunch of them. Whenever I go down to, I get them at Ross for pretty cheap. Whenever I go there, I pick up a couple and they're comfortable as heck. Oh, you'll run into me. Trust me. All hospital gowns have air conditioning, ventilation. Good night, Bubba, and we'll see you in Quartzsite. We'll see you at the cleanup too. Ah, crap. We're not going to go into nice tushies again, are we? And Bubba, I said hey on your YouTube, so you know who I am on YouTube. HIPAA won't let him tell you anything. Here comes another train. Holy mackerel. That's not a joke. That's what that lady said. That all the young kids were talking about how Trudeau's had a nice butt. Like, really? Can you hear the train? It's just right across the highway. You have to give them permission for her to call and ask. Oh my goodness. Oh, you coughed. Did you cough in front of them? I'm going to have the last 3 pieces of cheese. All the dogs just woke up. You need a degree to get into these things. Well, that's not a comfortable position to be in, but you got to do what you got to do. There's a little thing here on the end, and you can't get it open unless you've got muscles. Oh, God. Excuse me, Clyde. Easy. It doesn't peel apart. It's hard plastic. Here. And there's supposed to be a cut in it. See, that one has a cut. The other one didn't. Be careful. Anyway, Alice, how are you feeling, honey? There is no snack alone. I got 2 dogs here that just ate and think they're starving to dang death. Meh. What do you mean, meh? You just had a whole bag of dog, a whole bowl of dog food. I can't have cheese. You're not getting sick, are you? Uh-oh. You didn't fall or anything, did you? Ah, okay. Welcome back, Kelly. That was fast. You gonna go see a doctor about that? Good, I can put my robe on anyway until I get hot again. Hang on. Oh. Oh. Well, alrighty. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I'm glad I don't have to climb those stairs. You'd have to put a porta potty downstairs for me. Well, Alice, I hate to see you when you're hurting. Okay, no more. It's all gone. My last 3 pieces of cheese. You can't. Well, I'm always concerned about everybody in this chat, especially you, Alice, and Buck, and now Kelly and her leaky roof, and the swamp, and his job. I mean, he doesn't have a problem with his job, but gotta worry about you. I mean, if I didn't worry about you, what kind of friend would I be? And I think he said he was. Swamp, you gonna make the RTR? Hey, Mikey, how are you? How you feeling? Is the cold gone yet? I know you do, honey, but okay, I don't have anything else. You can lay down now. Well, I'm glad that was a long standing cold, but you know what? They last long. Especially if it's a summer cold. Those are bad. Bad, bad, bad. All right. Swampy, you never did answer the question. Are you going to go to the art? Well, he's probably busy. Are you about ready to go get to the RTR? Oh, I forgot to text you too, and I'll text you after we get off here, even though you're probably sleeping. Welcome on. Go behind me. You're not going to sit in my arms. Welcome back, Buck. That was quick. And Mike, that was a cute little video walk around your town there. Reminded me of home. Most Wisconsin towns. I love Green Bay Packer House. Here comes that dang plane again. Yes, I need to get back to editing so I can post some videos. Apparently, I get a good enough signal on the BLM here where I can maybe post some. I wouldn't try and climb any stairs. Last night I slept on that. We slept in a truck stop and I didn't feel like pulling everything off the bed and let's see. left the Blue Water Casino yesterday, drove to Quartzsite, stayed in a truck stop in Quartzsite, came down to Yuma, and then went to Mexico today. And now I'm at BLM land just outside of Yuma. Not going to say which BLM land just in case I have a stalker, which I doubt. But hey, you never know. So I've been kind of doing traveling the last 2 days. I haven't been watching very many videos, but harding everybody, Buck. Barb asked me when I'm going to start doing videos again. I said, heck, I haven't even had time to. I'm going to take a couple days here and all right. It feels like something bit me on the face. Maybe a mosquito in Mexico. I don't know. Oh no. Algodones was very interesting. I didn't video from there for the simple fact that everybody else has. No, I didn't video anything because everybody else has visited Algodones and videoed, and I don't want to put out the same thing everybody else does. Oh, is that where sombreros come? I don't know. Oh, Zika. Oh, I don't know what it is. It itches though. And my arm itches. I didn't even see a mosquito. I don't even know of mosquitoes. You know, usually up in Texas, you know, if there's a puddle, you see mosquitoes drop their little eggs in there. But here I haven't seen a mosquito one. Now you got me nervous about that. Thank you very much, Buck. I'd have been real good redoing. I kind of went back on my regular eating routine until I hit Mexico, and then I had a BLT of all things. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I am tired. To tell you the truth, I don't like all this driving around. I like the driving and then sitting around for a couple weeks. And then, I don't know when that I've got to look at Seth's video and when the build's supposed to start. Oh, Lord, now I'm warm again. And excuse me, because I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be moving around. Right now, they're in Quartzside, but everybody's going to go to Ehrenberg for the cleanup. Oh my God, what the hell was that? That scared me, excuse me. Oh, it's Sharon. Hang on. Wrong person. Anyway, I had my phone up by the window and I kind of doesn't anybody know what is that? That's a Pinterest thing. Like, this is a new phone and thought I changed the noise on notifications, but apparently I didn't. And that just makes me jump because I don't get very many texts or phone calls or anything. You want to go in your bed, Clyde? Huh? Yeah, I'm gonna. Is there any way to turn off notification for that? Because I'm tired of being text. I don't. I don't even. I don't even go on Pinterest very much. It was like driving me crazy every time I turn. Are you gonna get in your bed, sweet pea? Go, go, baby. Yeah, it's that Pinterest and uh, uh, eBay and I hope so, because I don't want any more notifications from them. I mean, I like Pinterest all right, but the only thing it does is just fill stuff up. I haven't even been on Pinterest then. I think it just comes to my something about a baby sloth picture, and I don't even know how they would know anything about a baby sloth because I haven't looked at them. Are you going to get in your bed? Never mind. Now I'm cold again. Oh my gosh. This desert weather is kind of well, they send me stuff that I'm not even interested in. It's like a baby sloth. Really? I never looked up sloths. They're cute, but I don't know. But they're filling up my mailbox on uh, Gmail. I got my sewing machine here. I just haven't used it since I was going to use it at the van build, but I, I was afraid I wasn't going to make it good enough for the van build. But I got it with me. I was going to make a bandana quilt. I still might. Just different kinds of bandanas. Yeah, I thought about it. Thought about it. I guess I could pick up. Oh my. That's a lot of quilt fabrics. I don't know what I'm going to do. I thought about making bandana curtains too, kind of like quilts, but with backing and whatever to make it nice and warm. But then, even though my quilts are 84 inch, I mean, my curtains are 84-inch curtains hung to the side. Eventually, I'll cut off those rings. eventually. Yes, I will. Good luck finding your charger. I know it's a pain in the tuchus when you can't find them. Yeah, hippie. I used to have cotton batting all over the place too, but that's what you get for drinking so fast. Good Lord, you drank like there was no tomorrow. Or we'll see. I don't know. That'll be when I'm sitting still. I still got a lot of driving going to Georgia. Well, that's what I used to make curtains out of too, is sheets. You can get, as a matter of fact, I got a sheet right here that it's cheaper than regular material. Hang on a second. She's on Highway 8 at a rest stop. I tried to talk her how to get here, but I don't know why she didn't just follow me. She's all right, though. She said if she wasn't going to stay there, she'd call me back, and she never called me back, so she's good. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, see, I've got this gray sheet that I'm going to make. Right now, I've got a gray fuzzy blanket over the material, and I'm going to make cushion covers with it. I think, if they're big enough. And then kind of like pillowcases to go over it so I can take them off and wash them. And so, yeah, I bought 2 of these. I was going to put them on there before Rachel showed up, but yes, ma'am. That way you don't have to keep, you know, if you do it with very washable, and you don't have to worry about if you're somebody's, there goes that plane again. If somebody, I forgot, we're right down the road from the proving ground, so that might be I don't know, some sort of plane checking around the proving ground. Yes. You can take it down and they're easily washable and um do you want in your bed or are you just gonna lay there like a doofus? You just snorted at me. But I'd like hang on one second. Well, I asked her about her and about it. Oh, wrong one. I asked her about it and she said she wanted to stay put for the night. She felt safe. Okay. I am too. I've bought my first set of curtains in years last year. Or no, when I got my apartment 8 years ago. I'm sorry. She's she's coming back in this direction. Bless her heart. Anyway, so yeah, I like to sew my own stuff if I can. But these I bought. I don't know why I bought these. I think they're on sale at Walmart. And I grabbed them up. I still got my iron. I got my sewing machine. Yay, Buck. She's all right. I was so worried about her. But she finally answered the phone and said she was good. So yes, I got mine with me. I really do need to get a cheap one that's light. The one I have is a heavy metal one and not the kind of music. I hear that, Buck, but go, go. Here, go. Go. Alice like that. Do you sew, Alice? It's kind of hard for me to look down all the time because of my neck. I can barely move it to the left or right. Oh, that would have been cool. Yeah. I almost forgot to empty the water out, so it would have been all wet in there had I not. Yes, it happens that way. You explained it. I'm so sad for you, but getting on your back is probably, I mean, getting back on your feet, sorry, is a great thing. Here comes that plane again. It does. I don't know if these planes are going to the proving grounds or if they're just checking what's going on. That's true. Yeah, you forget, Buck. She lives in a small town and she doesn't drive. You really ought to get a scooter. She did say she was thinking about getting a scooter, though. Oh, cool. It would be nice to be able to get around. You'd have to get a snowsuit if it was snowing or cold. They got snowmobile suits. You just get on them and you won't be cold at all. A scooter. Alice. How are the kitties doing? Well, if they weren't being brats, you'd think there was a problem, wouldn't you? But they're adjusting now to the apartment. I don't know if Kelly knows about your attack cat. She's got an attack cat named Ginger. Well, that's good. Ginger is her attack cat. She was going to be living in a van, and that's her story to tell, but she didn't have a dog, but she had Ginger, and she said if somebody breaks in, she's just going to throw Ginger at them. Not to worry, Ginger will get rid of them. Ah! Apparently, Ginger's not all that nice. So it's the ninja and her ginger cat. Beautiful kitty. Beautiful kitty cat. And she apparently likes to use them. Be right back. What? Well, is gonna quilt and he didn't really miss much. Mikey Mike or Minivan Mike was here, but he had to find his charger. Excuse me, because his phone was dying. And we were asking you if you're ready to come to the RTR yet. She wants a two-wheel scooter. Yes, not a. I need the three-wheel or four-wheel kind. Now I gotta look at the scooter. Hang on, right click. Wow, that's a good price for a hover round, but I'm not going all the way to Florida to pick it up. They got one that folds up now that I think I'm gonna get. It's like $75, $80. Well, that's what the commercial said. Wow, 20 days. That's fantastic. And that's fantastic too, Kelly. 20 days of vacation. Wow. You may not want to come back. Buck likes going on, and if you mention you want something, he likes going on to Craigslist and finding it for you. The only thing is, it's in Ocala, Florida. You're in Kentucky. Kind of hard to get it. And if her friend's going to let her make payments, well, that's much better. Oh, that looks brown and that's beige. Ah, so you found. Hang on, this thing. Let me look at that one. Holy mackerel. Let's see what kind of scooter this is. Oh, cool. Swamp. To live like me, huh? Well, it's nice. I don't like driving around all the time. I would like to stay in a spot for 2 weeks at a time. For some people, it's the dream. I mean, I like living out of my RV. I like seeing the country, but not all in 1 week. You know what I mean? I like sitting in one spot for a couple weeks and then moving, sitting there for a couple weeks and then moving. And I'm kind of ticked off because I haven't. I gotta go check again because it may have been too early. Ah. Oh, Lord. He was from around where Mike lives, Minivan Mike. Well, her type is her secret bug. Yeah, I know, Swamp. He needs to be living in his own house instead of in an assisted living place. I'll bet you are, Buck. But you know what? I don't care if you do it in a Speedo. I want to see a picture of you in your doorway and sitting on your couch and Ziva sitting on your couch and oh, it's not a prison, Buck. I mean, just because they haul people back by police, it doesn't make it a prison. I mean, you gotta admit some people are in there for a reason. I mean, if you leave, have any of your Marine buddies come to see you? You're there for a reason, and if you get sicker, it's on them. Would you know, Kelly? Well, that was nice. Well, you didn't have to walk to the store in your hospital gown. I think this might be the way to go. Half on, half off. Oh, maybe one arm out, one arm out, in. Uh-oh. I don't know what it is. I can't keep blaming it on me getting used to that medication again. Swamp read that one. You asked for firecrackers. You're really trying to get arrested, aren't you, Buck? Prison hospitals aren't as, or, or being handcuffed to your bed and unable to see visitors isn't all that fun. Oh, no, 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 no. You got to get that. No, you can't have knob and wiring in a ceiling fan. That stuff is dangerous. I think I need to take some gabapentin because my whole body is going numb. Yeah, that's like the. Well, she lives in a 100-year-old house. Or you could kind of take a box fan, hang it from a hanger, take an extension cord up on the ceiling, and let her blow down. I know. Oh, you mean my turbo fan? It is quiet. You can't even hear that it's on. unless it's on turbo. Every time I say turbo, I think of that dang old snail. Uh, turbo. Oh, it's I am very uncomfortable. For one, I can't sit back because I got a growth back there, and yeah, let me go. I'm I'm in pain, and well, that I don't ever really complain about. Mostly the numbness. You can be numb and in pain at the same time is very. Maybe I'll try one of the Mexican gabapentins. When I go in there, I'll take my medicine with me. I'll be right back. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Oh, I enjoy sitting with everybody. Don't even. I'd I'd be lonely, so lonely if it wasn't for my YouTube people. But Alice's one cup is stronger than probably one of your pots of coffee, from what she said. She drinks instant, don't you, Alice? Uh-oh. I guess I did drop one. Okay. So Buck has done it again. He has found somebody something. All you have to do is, man, dang, and I let that whole cigarette burn out. An outlet ceiling fan for under $20. That's another thing that's supposed to be in the garbage right there. See, all you have to do is mention, I drink instant, I drink percolated, and I drink Keurig type. Ooh, see, now that's the kind. If I put a ceiling fan in here, I'd knock my head off. Boom. Maybe it might help. Get knocked in the head every once in a while. Kelly, all you have to mention is what you want, and Buck will find it. For the longest time, he tried to help Alice find a van. They finally found one. It probably is. Now that the other one burnt out. Now that she knows they're there, she can look for them, and then she'll find something else. And that's what I think I need in here is some air circulation. But while I'm on solar, I don't want to mess with it too much. I'm wondering if my batteries are, well, it could be the fact that I was up at 13.2 and now I'm at 12.7. My fantastic fan works bringing the breeze in from outside better than anything I've ever seen in my life. I turn it on and I just crack a window this big, this much, and the cool air just blows through here. My fantastic fan is on a different battery bank than what this is. I just, it's on my house batteries. So those got charged up while I was driving. And then I had it going when I was in Mexico so the dogs didn't get cold or warm. But when we left out, it was cold. A fantastic fan is great for sucking air through the. Yeah, I wouldn't mess with those either. That knob and wire is. You've been drinking wacky coffee for a few weeks, and I really think it's the best I've ever had. Wacky coffee. Alrighty then. Wacky coffee. Where might you get that from? Wacky coffee. Oh, or is it wakey coffee? It's wakey probably, not wacky. Wakey coffee. Not even gonna go there. No. Is it wakey or wacky? I'm not even gonna say what I was gonna say, but because this is, I for the first time since I started a live feed, they had a warnings, not a warning, but a thing saying, "Welcome to the live feed. Make sure you do within uh, YouTube's rules or whatever." So I don't know if that's just something they put on there or I don't know what other people say worse than what we do. Do you have snow yet, Swamp Pig? That's the first time mine said that. First time. What, the Fantastic Fan? I got it on sale, I think, for like $168, but it's well worth it because you can turn it on low, crack open a window that much, and you get a breeze through your whole RV. It doesn't do much for blowing down, but it. Ah, okay. So it, oh, man, my legs. It, it's a great fan. Now, from what I heard, the Max fan is good too. I may take my air conditioner out up on top of the roof and put a Max fan in there. You get rid of a lot of weight. But if this is going to be my home, I got the air conditioning to put in the windows, so I'm good. Excuse me. But I love my fantastic fan. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock pill time. No, they put them in vans all the time. If you have nice weather, it would be a wonderful if you like to cross breeze. They put them in van. Almost every van I know has one. Yeah, it changes it so sometimes they don't need air conditioning. The circulation is wonderful if you're sitting still. A lot of people swear by them. Some people are putting them in their back windows now so water doesn't get through them. You know, they're taking back windows out and putting wood in there and then putting the fans in there and hooking them up to their house batteries. I've seen a couple of them now where they're putting them in the back windows. If you have back windows, you could put it on a side window. But I had mine going all day long for the doggies. And it makes a big difference because if this thing is closed up, it gets real hot in here. But with that fan, it doesn't. It's getting kind of chilly now. My robe is all everybody's gonna ever see. I might have to get a different robe for different live feeds. Yeah, Buck is getting his daily medication. He'll be out like a light pretty soon. Hey, Alice, I forgot to ask, how are you liking your SUV? Well, yeah, I don't have heat on in here, but it's getting chillier outside, so this thick robe will warrant. I hate it when you just can't get comfortable. Well, if you come down south, you're gonna need air conditioning regardless. Not at night. At night you can turn that fantastic fan on and you'll be comfortable, but during the day, and it would look that's up to you, but if you're not going to be living in it all the time. I wouldn't go to an Astro van. God, they're small. A lot of people complain about small. I have to have air conditioning in here when I lived in Texas. When it got to 110. Oh, dang, Alice. Oh, I think I was on Bernie and Becky and Hank's. And most everybody on here knows Isabella. But, she hasn't been feeling good, Swamp, so maybe it's a good thing she has been grounded. Yeah, it's good that she has a son that can do that. And I'll have to watch that, Kelly, and see. Not everyone is fortunate enough to have a child that knows how to do something like that. I don't know what it is about my. Wow, that's a lot of money for breaks. Things happen for a reason, Alice. And I swear, you were meant to be where you're at. The same length. Oh my gosh, fantastic. Congratulations, Swamp. Well, Alice, divine intervention helps things along. There's nothing we can do to change it. Do you wish you were here with me on the road? Neither does Buck. Buck doesn't have a child either. But you've adopted so many along the way, Kelly. So Swamp, what is your son going to be when he grows up? And again, divine intervention. God gives us what we need. And here I'm talking religion. I'm not talking religion. I'm talking divine intervention gives us what it deals us a hand and we've got to play it. Biology degree. Wow. That's a good degree. That you're going to tell me something English or whatever. That's useless after they graduate. Oh, yeah, art, French art or something. Biology is fantastic. Maybe he'll cure cancer someday, huh? Kaibu, what's the matter, baby? Ding, ding, ding. Ups, ups. Oh, I can't hardly move. You just be quiet. You shut up. Excuse me, she's growling. She growls at my Clyde, and I have to get on her butt. Well, everybody was put in spots for a reason at certain times of their life, and um, it that's when you're meant to see them. But they see you on the street, and they respect you, and that's a big thing. We must have lost Buck. Whenever the nurse comes in there, gotta wash my hair tomorrow. That's all there is to it. I mean, I've been in places that I thought I'd never been, but then I found out the reason I was there long afterwards. And, it, you know, you you're there for a reason, karma, whatever you want to call it. Oh, that's sweet. I'm just outside of Yuma. Went to Mexico today, and probably going to head towards Quartzsite in a couple of days and then sit there until the build. I'm not sure. not to build. That's over with. The cleanup. I don't know if you were in here when we were talking about Mexico, but it's it's beautiful down here. It's a big little town. It's a little big town, I guess. I don't know what you want to call it. My Christmas tree fell about 10 times today. I took the butt up off the floor. I'm going to have to put the bucket so when I travel. Well, that's wonderful. There goes another train. Between the train and the plane, I don't know which one's worse. Well, that's cool. What you ought to do is put it on a scooter, put the camera on the scooter, and drive through the little town and explain to everybody what's going on. Well, this apparently is a one track here, but I imagine it's hauling everything from Mexico to wherever it needs to be. Maybe every half an hour a train goes by. I'll be able to sleep through it though. I slept on there last night, didn't sleep too good because Miss Priss was sleeping with me, and I'm always afraid I'm going to lay on her. But she's funny. I don't get notices from her. I subscribe to her, but I don't get notices from her. Yeah, I've seen her videos. I don't know how tall Swamp is, but if he's very tall, I don't know if he could live in an Astro van. I know he's. Where is she at now? Does she? Well, you don't know. You didn't look at the video. She wasn't at the van build. Should I make funny faces? Yeah, I have a hard time too, but I've got to do it. Apparently, the winds are coming in here, and it's going to get pretty busy. So that may be a sign for me to leave, even though I just got here today. The sand is real hard. Well, you ought to start talking to some of the YouTubers because they're very nice people. 95% of them are. There are some that are jerks. But there's jerks everywhere you go in the world. So, excuse me. Oh, I saw a famous. You were following other 5%. Well, you were following the wrong people then. But you don't know it till after you follow them for a while. And then you realize they're not the type of person for you, whereas I may like somebody you don't, or Alice likes somebody you don't, or you like somebody Alice doesn't. I mean, it just all depends on who you watch. Now you've got me. Oh, thank you. And don't forget Minivan Mike. He's a good guy. Swampy doesn't make videos. Yeah, you can. There's a couple of people that act like they're, Buddhas, not Buddhas, but they want to, you know, do all the meditation and stuff like that, and then you find out they're real jerks, but they get on their channels and they're completely different. It's and we adore you too. I mean, it's that's why people don't stay here because there's no drama. Now we may get kick ass crazy sometimes, but I mean, it is what it is. Everybody gets crazy, but we don't ever get rude and we don't ever get nasty with anybody. And we adore you, yes. A couple, yes. Not YouTubers that I know of, but there were a couple assholes at the van build. Yes, there were. Pretty rude. But you just shrug it off and go on. Why, damn dog, why let those few people upset your apple cart? Yes, we adore you, Kelly. I try. My my job is I'm a production supervisor, and you got to learn how to view people. I don't like hate, and you know I told a Canadian that the other day. I said, I'll listen to your politics or whatever. I'm not going to hate you for how you feel. No, it only came up once. I just didn't know if you heard me. Okay, yeah. Oh, no, I think she was asking me about it. Hell, now you lost me. Let's start over. Yes, there were a couple of rude people at the van build, and again, I just let it fly. Yeah, it is what it is. You know, you just gotta sit back and go, okay. Um, I'm good. That's why I don't like being around people so much. I like the live chat because I can choose who's here and who's not here. And not who's here, but who's not here. I won't stand for rude. Um, it's I don't know. Here's one thing I've learned. I said when I was pulling into the Q parking lot to go to I was gonna say Canada, to go to Mexico today. Um, I almost hit the guy's arm and I apologized with my mirror. He said, "Oh, I'm good at dodging those." He said, "Don't worry about it." And he says, and I listened to a couple of conversations on other videos about that. You know, some people feel they're better than others, and other people have stayed grounded. And but you pick your friends in life, and you pick your friends in whether you're a YouTuber or not. And if you choose not to choose someone as a friend, that's fine and dandy. I mean, that's just the way it goes. Uh, and I just shrug it off and go. I am who I am, and when you get to know me, I'm the same as I am on the video. Maybe a little stranger, but um, what can I say? But I am what I am. And the whole thing about that, Kelly, it's not a matter of I don't think they think they're superior than anybody else as much as a lot of these people are using YouTube revenue to travel and they have to do their job. But in order to do their job right, they have to keep their crowd and they have to pacify their fans. And so they have to work and pacify everybody because I've seen people just knock on doors um, and almost push their way into their RVs, and it's kind of sad. But that's you pick your poison. You want to be a YouTube star, you're going to have to put up with that. But as being a YouTube creator myself, somewhat, and, you know, being also a fan of these people, some of these people, um, makes me, I don't know, it makes me understand both sides of the story. And the people I love on YouTube, you know, are the ones that aren't pushing for the money, aren't pushing for anything. Um, yeah, eventually I'm gonna put a PayPal and a wish list on my thing, but that's not right now. Um, I got a wish list for Christmas for my daughter, but it's under Mommy and Clyde. But um, I haven't ever posted a link like that on anything. But everybody likes to have help once in a while. I mean, I try and help people, even though uh, I I I can't afford to be a Patreon, but I can every once in a while throw somebody a 5 or a 10. Well, welcome back, Buck. I thought you was gone. I know you were flirting with the nurses, but you've been gone a half an hour. I thought you done fell asleep. Hey, Mikey Mike, how are you, honey? How is Georgia these days? Are you cold? Are you wet? Are you rainy? Are you snowy? Icy? What? I'm a little bit tired, but I'm good. Thank you. Took a trip to Mexico and got backups for all my medicine. So if I don't get my prescription in time or if I lose something, I have backups. I did not do a video on Mexico because everybody does. Ugh. Well, that probably was the rain we had the other day. You wouldn't believe all the flowers on the side of the road in the desert. Excuse me. Guess what? I'm getting warm again. This is ridiculous. Georgia's a big state because my kids are in Georgia and they're 3 or 4 hours away from him. Oh no. So what's it gonna take to get a new one? Or I know you can do it by yourself because you work on your cars all the time. What earthquake? Doesn't anybody know about an earthquake but you? Is everything okay at your house? Besides the linkage on your step? See, that's what I get for not watching TV. Oh, you knew about the earthquake? Wow. I feel bad because I don't watch the news, but if I watch the news, it depresses me. So I hear about the news from everybody else. It could have broke the step. So, it depends on what kind of earthquake it is, Kelly. I was in California when um, down in Baja they had wow, they had a big earthquake in uh, Baja about 8 years ago, and I was in LA, and it wasn't even an earthquake. It was like a wave. You got sick to your stomach, like you were seasick, and some of them shake. But that was a wave, and it was like, oh my gosh, I thought I was going to have a heart attack. It didn't feel good at all. So, see, Kelly, things happen for a reason. Enough to shake the whole condo, Alice. That must have been pretty rough. You know, I'm not even gonna say what I've had. All I know is I've never had sex that would rock the whole building. How's he doing? Mike, you keep asking, how's he doing? And Kelly, I know I've shaken enough in a dentist seat that I would think it was just me shaking rather than an earthquake. Good night, Buck. Hook a brother up. Sleep well, Buck. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Don't let those nurses get to you now. Okay. I wish you'd see me tomorrow. I wish you'd drive up in the BLM and go, surprise! Actually, it was an earthquake, Mikey, not the actual thing. Well, somebody will be in Jordan 3rd. That might rock your world. Ooh, that lemonade is tart. Hang on. Let me get a little bit more lemonade. Damn, this is the noisiest. This is noisier than the casino. Okay. To rock on. I don't need anybody to rock my world. My world's been rocked so much in my life that I don't know if rocking my world is a good or bad thing. as crippled as I am, it would probably put me in a wheelchair. That was a plane going above. He's been driving around quite a bit. Or she. I'm about, let's see, 20 miles from the proving ground in between here and Quartzsite. And it's pretty noisy between the trains and the planes and the automobiles. That was a movie. But that was a plane. He's been flying around all night. Oh my. Yes, it's like it's, I don't know if it's a border patrol plane because we're so close to the Mexican border, or if it's we're right down, if it's a military plane, or it might be a border plane. I don't know. But it's been flying low at least once an hour. I'll try and get it on film tomorrow. The train came by the and I thought it was a jet or something fixing to crash. I'm like, what is that? But hey, it is what it is. It's I'm at a VFW that's got 2 tanks in front of it. The BLM land is right next to it, but you got to go through the VFW parking lot. Yeah, it sounded like a prop plane, you know, one that's got props on it. Or so Buck said, because he was on the phone with me when it flew over quite a few times. He said, well, maybe it's a crop duster. And I said, Buck, it's dark. You don't dust crops in the dark. It's probably a border patrol or something. There was a helicopter a while ago, and then, of course, the trains about every half an hour. Matter of fact, it almost sounds like a train's fixing to try and come this way now. Yep. So it's pretty noisy, BLM. I wouldn't want to be around the proving grounds when they start testing stuff. Boom! I'd probably pee myself. I don't know if they test what they test there. Vehicles or bombs or but I wouldn't want to be around then. But of course, everybody showed you when you go past the testing grounds the 2 big guns. One of the 2, yeah. I'm gonna say because I'm just north of Yuma, so here comes a train. I told you it was coming. It's it's probably a border patrol or DEA or whatever. Well, that's a train. It's the Marines. Is there supposed to be a meteor shower? I'm not going outside. Oh, there's wire everywhere now. Yes. On top of part of the wall. There's razor wire everywhere. I put it up last week. Um, no, not yet. I've got a friend who dated a nurse that used to work at Area 51, and they weren't allowed to talk about what was going on there, or they'd lose their job. Good Lord. Oh, cool. I'll have to go out and look because it's pitch dark out here. Hang on, let me go look. That'll be a falling star as far as I'm concerned. Kelly, well, I'll be right back. Gonna look at for a meteor shower. Okay, here I come. I gotta get back up on the step. Didn't see a meteor one out there, Alice. If it was a very good shower out here, maybe it's not here yet. Maybe it's not supposed to get here till later. Maybe it's a Texas thing. I don't know. To what wire, Mikey? Ah, well, maybe it's in that part of the country. You know, sometimes you can see it better in one part of the country than the other. If it's up in Maine, then I'm sure it's not here. I'll sit out and look tomorrow. Done enough traveling today. Well, I see a lot of stars. I see the moon, but I didn't see a meteor shower. I looked up there, and in Maine it might be wonderful, but it may not be here in Arizona till a couple hours. I know, I agree with you, Mikey. I mean, a lot of them burn up in the atmosphere, but some of them make it. I seen that video on the Russian meteor that went through the atmosphere. That was ridiculous. No, it was in Ukraine. That was ridiculous. That would scare the crud out of me. A lot of people ask me if I've seen UFOs. Well, there's none here that I could see. I know I thought I saw a falling star yesterday, which would be a meteor probably. But not any today, but I haven't been paying attention. I'd like to get by a mountain range on a sunny day, and I've got this camera. Oops, I almost knocked my phone over. And I got this camera. Where'd it go? Where did it? There it is. And it's got a time lapse on it. And I'd like to figure out how to run the time lapse so I can do stars, or not stars, but the mountains as it looks through the daytime. But I've got to have somebody help me figure out how to do the time lapse and what's the best frame rate in order to do it. Because the mountains are amazing. If you look at them, if you sit there and you look at them in one spot, it changes colors throughout the day. It could be dark and dreary. Night, Mikey, and I'm glad your house didn't fall apart during the earthquake. That scary thought. I'm glad you're okay. You know, when an earthquake comes, you're supposed to run out of the house. I'm glad you stopped by. Alice the Matchmaker. Uh, what what song was that? Fiddler on the Roof, I think. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. I think we lost Swampy. And I think we lost Mikey too. Oh, we may have lost Kelly. I'm leaning on the dog and she's growling at me. Don't you growl. I think she's just like that. Oh, Pocket. Okay. Well, we're not going to be on much longer because I had to take, when I take one medicine, I have to take them all. Well, there's a poopy bag in my pocket. And I took them all, and it's kind of making me drowsy. I was drowsy to begin with. I think I need a break. It wasn't too much of a break at the casino because people were buzzing by and stuff like that. And Alice at High Swamp. We're in his pocket, so he can't type back. You have a perfect night at work, honey. And don't work too hard. And we'll see you next time. Thank you for coming. And I look forward to hugging your neck at the RTR. My perfect day is going to be sleeping. I really need to do dishes too, but that can wait till tomorrow. Bye, Swampy. Kelly said bye, Swamp. Welcome back, Kelly. I think we're about to shut it down because my pills are kicking in and I need them to kick in because it's been a long day. Ah, okay. Sometimes it happens that way. Ugh. I think we'll keep it under 3 hours tonight. Last time it was 4.5. We just talked and talked and talked. Oh, well, honey, I'll come on as much as I can or when I can. When I get good signal enough to live stream. That's why I got Verizon. I know we go a few days without a live stream and it's like, oh my God. We got to do a live stream. Okay, well, it's time to go nighty-night. And whoever else is here besides Kelly and Alice, you have a wonderful night. It's a shame you didn't talk. Yes, I'm having a good time, but I'm feeling kind of rushed, and I don't like feeling rushed. It's like I gotta fit everything in, and I don't want to do that. I want to sit and relax. Okay. Well, good night, everybody. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. That used to be way years ago, but now you go to a hotel and you get bit everywhere. Good night, honey. Good night, Kelly. Sleep well. Yeah, my pills are kicking in. I'm gonna have to shut her down before I fall asleep in a chair and fall on the floor and break a hip. Good night, darling.